Sorted. Is your audio included? Oh, is it?
Yeah, audio's in.
Sorted. So we are back in business.
So yeah, apologies about the inconvenience, guys. Tier 1 is
Yep.
now back live, as you can see. Had to do a lobby restart as there was a slight glitch with a car apparently being lapped and causing constant blue flags. So
Just waiting that.
So people won't be readying up until 21:23. If anyone does ready up early, they will be penalised, and we will set Bolton White on them. So
Exactly, and I am a menace. I will also bum each of your mums accordingly, provided it is all consensual. But to be fair,
Fanta Fruit Twist is the best drink ever.
you see, I just nah, it just isn't. I hate to sort of burst your bubble there. Apologies for the constant pings and everything. So yeah, so obviously probably people aren't happy with that double ping in the announcements, but obviously just to let people know that we are ready again now. So obviously people are joining, are just waiting for 21:23. Shouldn't be too long, seeing how it is now 23 minutes past. So people should start readying up very, very soon. So obviously Kai, probably the biggest loser out of that restart, I'd say. Because he's got to put that massive jump on Carsey all over again. And Carsey will obviously have had a chance now to perfect his thingy.
So people can now actually ready up. So
There we go. Sorted, we're ready up. So I'll just wait for everyone else now.
I'm quite gutted I can't race BBC next week.
Neither can I. I'm out on the last bit. Hello, Crofty. He's joined us for a bit.
Sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
Oh, this looks good.
Joe's forgot his setup. You've had 3 minutes to sort it, pal, and you've now forgot your set. That's just... You've ruined yourself there, pal.
Make their way back to the starting grid to form up
And he was the one that readied up.
Let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go
Idiot.
down as a memorable Grand Prix.
Alright, so let's
It's
get the stream up.
moment.
Let's see what people will be
Joe
saying as we...
knew he fucked up.
So we are now just waiting for the formation lap to finish off. The good thing about the
It's
broadcast
actually the
formation
first
lap...
time that I have seen broadcast.
Is it?
Last time I commentated, we did it. It was Wednesday.
Because we did it for BBC Two.
Did you watch BBC Three?
No, I was out. So I think, was it? I'm sure it was. What was it? Thursday.
So waiting for the lights. 4, 5.
5 red lights and away
It's
we
like
go.
this
So
out,
obviously,
and away we go.
we'll see how Carty does. Carty gets nowhere
Don't get
near
a good start.
as good as a
Don't
good
get
start
a
as
really
he
good
wants.
start. Oh, there's a little bit of pushing.
Through there. As Carty holds it, but Kai is right on the back of him. And Kai looks
And
to
Arrow's
make an overtake
nice.
very soon. A nice little battle early on there. Kai currently cannot do anything. Oh, and there's a little bit of a snap. And that puts Kai very vulnerable to Stonks. So
And Rage is at the
Stonks
back.
has now had to go around the outside of Stonks. Can't make it happen. But already, Kai's had a much worse start than
Oh, Rage is
planned.
round. Rage is in the wall.
Oh, and that's two
Little
starts
safe,
out of two. Aiden and Rage have struggled with. 3 of 217.
Dara and
Arrows.
Temple side by side.
And
Temple's had a cracking start.
he's done very well, to be fair. Brian obviously gets back past Magician.
But
Hitman
yeah,
does
Spags
quite well.
Dams round.
Oh, I forgot about
Evie's
that.
had a good start as well.
Put those back on. For the tyres, so a lot more people have gone for the medium
And someone's in the pit. It's Dara.
already.
And Min. Oh, that's not good Aston Martin.
That is not great at all, so
That's the double stack right there.
yep. Not what you want to see very early on. As Carty holds his lead still, and Kiwi and Arrows
Min
out
is going to get out
P16.
so much.
Not very helpful. Min and Dara could do with the safety car right now, to be honest.
Kiwi has also made 5 positions at the start.
So yep, Kiwi and Simple making 5, and then obviously the biggest losers is being Dara and an Elephant. Both has to minus P19, P20.
And both McLarens. Look at the bottom of the table. You've got Alpha Tauri 15-16, McLaren
Oh, God, yeah.
17-18, and Aston Martin 19-20.
Well, let's hope McLaren out there in Belgium in 2 weeks' time, I think it is now. It's not long until real F1 is back.
Spa Francorchamps.
So obviously,
Oh, Hitman's very, very close to the back of Stonks.
he is actually.
He was anyway, but Stonks got better exit there.
And Stonks will be at a disadvantage here, as there is a massive DRS train forming, and Stonks is at the front of it because he cannot get any closer to Kai, so he's out with the DRS range, which means this is not going to be very helpful for the poor man. So obviously, Mint Elephant has gone on to softs, hoping for a safety car within the next 10 laps.
I was literally
helping.
just looking at Dara's pit again.
He's pit again. Dara's not enjoying himself. Dara might be retiring, thinking, screw this, I can't be bothered. As we have a look up to this DRS straight here. It's a very small one, but we might be able to see some action.
I think the one you need to ride on board with Joe F1, he's the one who's closest to making a move. Oh, Matty,
I
yeah.
was just looking at Brian at the minute, but even then it doesn't look like he can make one, so obviously
Joe doesn't
this
either.
DRS straight never really does anything unless someone messes up in that little corner, because it's too small to really.
Oh, Joe's just put Matty down.
And oh, okay. As Jacob goes on the inside of Joe, Joe loses quite a few places there. Joe's lost out a lot, as he's now battling with Temple. Temple looks like he probably would have got a warning there, as he almost put the corner.
As Brian is gaining and gaining and gaining on Hitman.
Cannot make the move though. So obviously,
However,
unlocking
Stonks
Omega.
has managed to get back in Kai's DRS.
Oh, he has. Obviously, a little bit of battle in there must have really helped Stonks. Brian still needs to try and make up on to Hitman. But he's getting close to him. No, he's not. Never mind. He's lost quite a bit of time there, actually. Oh, Joe's bit. Oh, and Joe's lost a lot of time there, and probably will lose a lot of places as he's now going to lose 2 places on that DRS straight I've just mentioned. As he, oh, and he's just spun Aiden round. Obviously I've got that clip, so that doesn't look good for Joe, as he probably lose a lot of time there.
That's twice
a penalty.
Joe has wiped someone out.
So he's riding by the car with his DRS. Cannot seem to make a move onto car. So Joe also has a £500 now due to corner kicking as he now goes into the pits. So not a great start to life for Joe by any stretch of the imagination. But it is quite a difficult track to overtake this, to be honest. Unless someone messes up, makes a little wrong move, goes a bit wide. If you have a consistently clean race and take the corners well, you don't really get overtaken because it's only really that start finish straight that you can overtake them, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
You see here, pointless DRS straight in my opinion, as it's just it's far too small. But we move. As there is
got yellow flags.
Yellow flags in sector 1, as that is Mint Elephant who's round. So a nightmare race.
Bolton, sorry.
I am absolutely knackered. I thought I'd seen him spin then, but no I haven't. But Kai's actually losing time from here to Carter, slowly but surely, and Stonks is actually gaining time on him as well.
Stonks does have no battery left though. Carty has loads,
Carty has the most.
Kai has quite a lot as well.
Ryan is on the
Has
back
barely
of
entered.
Yep. Obviously Hitman has a lot of ARS there to play with. As Kiwi looks to maybe making a move here soon.
Oh!
Great timing, I've seen that actually. Obviously Kiwi is just needing to try and gain up now onto Arrows. Let's have a look. Not really any overtaking going on here. It's just Brian is the closest to anyone. Brian alongside Kai, but it's just a bit of a stalemate at the minute. So a lot of spinners. Spain is notorious in the F1 game for a I'd say it's hard to control, as there's a spin in sector 2 as well. There's that Matty again. Yep, that's Matty again. So Matty's gone around twice, and I think that was from front wing I saw. So I don't think Matty's a front wing. Nope, I'm right in saying that. Matty has no front wing. He's reverted. I know you do. So obviously that will really help Mint Elephant, as it looks like he's also spun. Or now, I don't want to be one, a snitch, and two, yeah, this has definitely happened. I have reason to believe that Mint Elephant may have purposely caused that safety car. Now, I may be wrong, and if I am, I apologise, Elephant mate, but I have a feeling...
Mint Elephant's not like that.
Is he not? Alright, fair enough. It's just,
nah.
When I went onto him, there was a safety car, and he was near enough to stop dead on the track. It just started to speed up again. So he may have spun, and he may have just sort of regained himself. I'm not sure, obviously, what has happened there, so obviously I don't want to be getting the wrong impression, I'd say. As the whole grid is getting bunched up, Matty has pitted for softs with... I am so sorry. Oh my days. Matty obviously had a penalty. Rage has pitted onto the hards. Aiden has pitted onto the mediums. Jack pitted onto the hards. But the top 13 all keeping the same tyres. So obviously they've not pitted yet. Joe F1 has pitted again. So Obviously he's back out onto track now. As the safety car comes round to do its second lap, we go incredibly slow. We'll have a look now at the racetracks quickly. See what penalties or incidents. So we just have Joe for 5 seconds for corner cutting. Matty was speeding in the pit lane. And that was it. So it's obviously just two penalties at the minute. But a lot of warnings so far. So Joe has 2 warnings already. Plus his 5 second time out for corner cut. So that won't count. So Joe is actually 1 warning away from another 3 seconds. Which is not great. Magician has 2 track limits penalties. So obviously he is 1 warning away also. So not great so far. A lot of warnings. Actually, Magician has 3. Oh, 1 of his collision, that's why. Oh, collisions. The penalties now, actually. Yeah, so no one's now got any more penalties. They've all been served. There are a few with some that could start to be showing up.
Apologies, I was just sorting something out.
Alright.
Do you want me to?
Yep.
Obviously, majority of the admin team racing in this race as well. So in this lobby, we've got 6 out of the admin team. So that's got to be hard. Obviously, you've got Carty, you've got Arrows, you've got Omega, you've got A1, and then you've got myself and yourself.
Yep. Obviously, not much to talk about at the minute, we're just obviously waiting for the safety car to come in. Shouldn't be too long, should be the end of this lap actually.
Yeah, safety car should be in this lap. As J0EF1 is catching up to the safety car now.
Yep, and he's back with the pack. Obviously, Carty will
And Shock Horror
hold the
Arrows
grid.
is P10.
Is it? Oh my days,
P10
yes.
is P10.
Obviously, he's done quite well there. Kiwi's into P12. So, probably one of the Alpha Tauri's as it stands, going to the overdrive today. Let's see if they can improve on my 16th place gain from 17 to P2. I will continue to plug that, because it wasn't in... Oh, and someone's into the grass. It is Omega. Not having much fun at all. As the safety car is in this lap.
Shake the car in this lap. Shake the car in this lap. Please warm your tyres. Be aware of freestyle. Carty, this is Jeff. You are on 8 lap old medium. You are in charge of the restart. Now set the pace. Set the pace.
Don't spin as well. Might not be the best idea. I've already had one spinner under the safety car, which was Omega.
I think Carty's gone. He has.
Yes, obviously.
And we have got a spinner at the restart. It's simple.
Ooh, simple. Mate, this is not looking good for the... Matty's gone around again. As Kai does catch quite well. Kai's actually struggling. as Kai's right on the back of him, maybe he might just make an overtake. Is he going to go down the inside? No, he doesn't. He keeps it behind him. Looks again. Matty got a 10-second time out for corner cutting, and the 5-second. Matty is on the ropes. What is going on, pal? So obviously, very interesting from Matty. I don't know what his strategy is, as Kai is getting extremely close there. So this could be going on the whole race really, unless one of them decides to bin it.
On the track.
Has it? Oh, he's in the wall. What is happening? He's in neutral, he's in reverse. What is going on? Oh, he's reset to track. Mate, that's on stream. Unlucky pal. That is a 10-second penalty, I'm pretty sure. So, unlucky.
And what's happened to Kai?
Oh, you've seen Kai's in the gravel. Oh, the two hats, reciprocating their 2020-21 season of consistent P19 through P20. As Dara's into the pit, and someone else I've just seen is into gravel. Matty's back into the gravel again. What is Matty doing? Is Matty's reset the track again? Both of them have been caught on stream. Not having a great day at all, Matty. Yeah, you mate. You're having an absolute stinker, pal. And dude, that's quite funny, the fact I've put both of the things on stream.
If you want to focus on the race, I'll focus on Matty and keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, that's fine. So we look at... Let's see... What? Oh, it's Kai that's swimming. It's obviously a 1-2 for Ferrari. As Omega makes a move up onto Arrows, gets by him then, and there's a purple sector 3 again. Don't know who that is exactly. Kiwi looks to be getting into this battle very soon, as Jacob moves it a bit there, has to cut the corner, gains 3 seconds. This is an absolute shambles at the minute. Jack looks to be trying to make a move onto Min Elephant, as Min Elephant gets a horrific exit to obviously really help him. Jack can't seem to get past him really. Nope, stays behind him. So we are back again with a bit of a stalemate. Are you still watching Matty? I think.
Yeah.
Matty's trying to part with safety car. I just clicked over, just clicked on stream, so obviously the steward can see it all.
I'm already rolling on board and I've got it on 3 times.
That's fine.
He needs,
Dara
he
has
needs
retired.
to,
So, Cassie seems to put a fair bit of time to Stunts. Well, he was until Stunts got a monster start. Obviously, Stunts will have DRS. Cannot make anything happen. However, Brian might be able to make a move on Hitman here, as Hitman forces him very wide. Brian goes down the inside, takes the inside line, then goes inside, right up to the again, makes a move happen. Brian's up into P3. Obviously Griffith is now not too far behind the Magician. Aiden again, also not too far behind Kiwi. Both within DRS of Arrows. So there are a few little DRS trains. More notably the one with 5 cars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so there's a 5-car DRS train from P3 to P8. P3 to P7, sorry. As Matty is still there. gonna have a look at the Discord, see what's being said there, as we'll ride on board with Stonks, see if we can make anything happen on this DRS straight. Gains time, but not enough, and we are back to square one with Stonks. Struggling a bit here, since we gain time. That's fine. See you in a minute. So obviously Stonks is doing a bit of a continuous losing time on the corners, gaining time on the straights. However, I might be being made to eat my words here, as he takes that corner quite nice, but loses time there. So, as we look through the grid, there isn't much action going on, I'd say. Nothing much really no one can do, as I think Matty is retiring.
No, he's not. He's going on the wets.
Oh, he's going on the wets. I was hoping he'd be retiring, but obviously he's not. Personally, I think Perez has a race ban. He's just purposely stopping on track trying to cause a safety car.
I don't give a fuck. I want more than a race ban after that.
Yeah, obviously more than. I thought you would say it wasn't worth it or something. As we see Stonks. Oh, and Stonks has a little bit of a spin there. Loses a lot of time. Carsey then now is outside of the DRS window. Will be made to work quite hard to improve on that. As Hitman, we want him to try and get back to Brian, but I don't think that can happen at the minute. Brian seems to be quite strong where he is. As Timple looks to have spun, I think. Has he? Yeah, so Timple's just spun. He's back on the track now. Lost out in 2 places. Not a mad spin, just obviously loses out to Mint Elephant and Demo Dan. The 2 Alpha Tauris are P9, P10. Not much happening for them. However, there is still this little DRS train that's happening. No one really gaining any positions, as there is a yellow flag in sector 2, and that is Timple. Really struggling with his tyres now. He's down to P17. As Jacob and Stonks are both pitted. Wondering what that was then. So yep, so obviously, let's see if Stonks already in. Yep, so obviously okay with penalties. Didn't do anything stupid and lose out on 5 seconds. Up Timple has a 10-second penalty to corner cut in, which, and has also binned it, not entirely, but, and he's got a fight. That has been a diabolical few seconds for Timple, as he is now retired into the pits. So obviously that will be the end of his race there. If we look back on the track, purple sector 3. Who is that? I'm a bit confused. Oh, I don't know what that, I think that's just a glitch. Never mind, I apologise. As Carsey's 4 seconds ahead of Brian. So Carsey's got a very comfortable margin here. Unless he does anything stupid, gets a stupid penalty. He seems to be on set for the win here. Obviously we are just under halfway through the race. Can he get a penalty, or will he keep it alright? He keeps it safe. Same for Brian. Will Brian get a penalty? Nope, Brian keeps it safe as well. Which means Hitman will now take the lead.
And Timple's car has come out of pit and it's park on track, so I won't be surprised if they scored a safety car.
Well, that isn't great.
With where it's parked.
Yeah. But obviously that isn't Timple's fault. That is a very dangerous place to park. Like obviously, like I say, that isn't Timple's fault. Can't really do anything about that. That's just unlucky there. He has obviously retired into the pits, so that is a bit strange. There's a lot of little bugs from Cody's right now. It's not going very well for them, is it? As Matty gets another 5-second penalty. I don't know what he's trying to do anymore, to be honest. He's currently 4 laps behind.
And now he's parked on the start straight and he's doing
Yeah.
exactly the same again. He can fuck off.
I'm gonna add a steward. No, I'm not.
No, don't worry.
I'll wait
Don't
for
worry.
the race.
Leave it.
Hitman's down to the pits.
Leave
So
it, I'll
Magician
do
will now take control of the race. Behind will be Griffiths, obviously, when they do decide to pit. Nice. On the management gas. So which is fair though. Aiden here in P11, in P5, in 11 lap old medium. I'll try to say that when you're drunk. He's in quite a good position here. Obviously, I think he pitted under the safety car. So when these other people have to pit in front of him, he will be ahead. However, his mediums will not be able to go to the end of the race at all by any means.
And Matt's got another 5-second penalty.
How Matty hasn't been disqualified yet is beyond me. It's absolutely baffling.
He's only got 20 seconds.
Honestly. What's the limit for it? Is it 26 or something?
I think it's 30.
Or is it 30 out fair enough?
Because me and my brother, season 1, when we raced in tier 3,
Oh
me
yeah.
and someone called Crazy Man both got him a 30-second penalty by the end of lap 1.
Oh yeah. Jamat makes a move on Demodan there. Demodan has a little bit of a spin, but Demodan round the inside might doesn't make the move, can't, has to cede the position. So Jamat back up into P8, Demodan down into P9 as Kiwi hits. Everyone else is starting to pit now, so Aiden up into podium position. Aiden, I think, is probably hoping for a late safety car if the race could really. Aiden could be superb contender back for podium after his shocking start. Thought I saw a spin then, but I didn't. It was a bit blind. Obviously, Magician now leading the race. Carty is into P8. 1.8 seconds behind as Jack Matt is battling with Demodan. Still, as this could be a repeated thing for a few laps. Jack Matt obviously 12 lap old mediums, hard, sorry. So he also picked a medium safety car. And loses out again, so obviously he did overtake Demodan, but obviously he's now behind him again. As we see Omega trying to make a move on Griffiths. So you can make anything happen here on this DRS straight that I was saying should be abolished. Can't even make it happen. However, Jacob is right on the back of him. And Hitman has Griffiths has a bit of a spin, and Omega Omega and Jacob managed to overtake Griffiths. There's a big pile, also not pile up, but
I'm sorry, Bolton, I'm just trying to sort this
it's
out.
okay. It's fine, don't worry. Q's pitted onto the medium, Demodan's onto the mediums, Magician's onto the medium. So Arrows is now leading this race. I've just seen someone go around, I've not. I'll watch this little battle here. Brian, Stonks and Hitman. Brian has actually done very well here. He's now right behind Hitman. Almost goes right into the back of him. Magician is obviously not doing very well. He's not very quick at the minute. As there may be some contact here with 3 wide. This is not great. No 2 wide. This is a great battle, but it's surely going to end soon. Surely something's going to go wrong because this is mental. As we head into a DRS straight, obviously it's a very short one. Brian has no ERS. Magician has a little bit more, and Stonks has no ERS. So trouble there, as now Hitman gets involved. Carsey's up into P5, so Carsey's miles ahead of them both. But this could obviously be a podium positions being won or lost here. very important, as Brian doesn't get the exit he probably may have wanted. Stonks leads it, but Magician makes the overtake very easily. Obviously he's on the faster compound tyre. Makes that happen very, very simply. Jack Mack is on the back of Carsey. Carsey also on the back of Joe. Joe is apparently... Oh, Joe's must have accidentally left or something. As Carsey... Obviously DC'd, yeah. Carsey's back now into P3. Obviously, Mint has pitted. So obviously he doesn't need to pit again, but Arrows hasn't pitted. Pretty sure anyway. I will double check in the race director. Yeah, so Arrows hasn't pitted. Mint Elephant has had 2 pit stops, yet finds himself in a net P1. I have no idea how he's managed to do that. He are 15 laps old, so he's obviously going to have to pit again. But what on earth? He's technically in a net P1 after 2 pit stops, so fair play, mate. See if he can make... If you obviously improve off the back of this BBC, obviously won BBC One. That was BBC One. That was what was that? I actually can't remember. So apologies for that. Obviously, you did win BBC One. Belgium, that was it. You won Belgium. Massey's got another 10-second time penalty. And a 3-second. Now surely he's been disqualified. As he looks now, Rage is retired. So hang on, what's happened there? He's not too far behind him, I don't think. Never mind, he is. Is that in the pits? Nope, so there will be a safety car. Now, I think, personally, perfect time for Arrows, perfect time for Mint Elephant, perfect time for Jack to pit. It will help them out. I think they've got to. As there are 11 laps left. Matty is finally retired.
No, he's crashed out. Deliberately on track.
Out, apparently. I give up with that pit. After this race, multiple race ban are getting kicked because it's just not acceptable, really, is it? It's just, you shouldn't be doing that sort of thing. It's the top tier in IFC and you're treating it like it's the stupid little go-kart race. Arrow's now going into the pits. Will want to keep himself away from the penalty and does so. Mint Elephant as well. Keeps himself away from it. And Carsey pits again. It looks like everyone's going to be pitting, which means Magician
Softs.
on the Arrows is on the mediums.
You can take softs from here.
Carsey is onto the softs, but Magician, who is now finds himself into P1 on a track with only 11 laps left, that is very difficult to overtake on pretty much fresh mediums, could, if he plays his cards right, very well be onto a win here. As Arrows is into P5, Kiwi's into P8. I think Joe, Hitman and Brian have really lost out here. And Jacob, to be fair. I think those 4 in the top 6 will lose a lot of time, especially in the restart, as there are a lot of soft and medium runners behind them. So we could very well see maybe another podium for Kiwi. So the safety car will probably be come in with 9 laps to go.
Bear with me, I'm just dealing with something. I am so sorry to have left you on your own for this.
That's alright.
As you can probably guess, you probably understand what it is.
Oh yeah, of course. Now, Jacob has finally decided to pit. Joe said his game's crashed, which is obviously why he DC'd. I think he's back now. Yeah, so obviously that was ages ago. Magician seems to be racing the safety car. Very interesting strategy right there. Kai gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is not. I mean, he's already P16, but that is not going to help him even more. Jacob is overtaking Stonks apparently. What's happened there? Well, I've got no idea what's happened there, but Jacob's apparently overtaking Stonks. And Stonks is apparently... Jacob and Stonks are battling each other under the safety car. God knows what's going on there. It's about the most interesting thing that's going on right now, as nothing can really happen.
Right, I'm back.
You back? What you say? You back?
I'm back.
Sorted.
Yeah.
Oh, safety car. I think should go in this lap. Like I said, obviously with obviously with 8 laps to go now, as there was a bit of delay with field spread.
Yeah, so hopefully we can have a little bit of action now.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, Dan. You put water in instead of warrants.
I think your opinion is pretty much the same as mine, is it not?
Yep. I don't know about Joe. I don't quite know what Joe's done, so I can't think about that. So I can't agree or disagree with that. But with Matty, 100%.
Right, so we've got 8 laps left of the Tier 1 Grand Prix. The
Going
grid is...
soon to be 7, because for some reason the safety car is still out. The safety car's been out for 4 laps now.
I reckon safety car in this lap.
But to be fair though, the longer this happens, the better this is for Magician. He doesn't care. Because Brian is on slower tyres, Hitman's on slower tyres, Jordan on slower tyres. Arrows will be around the same, Kiri's will be around the same, but they need to gain 5 positions, so first you can get to him. I can't see any reason why, at the stage we are in at the minute, why Magician can't win this race.
I think it's either going to be Magician. My prediction is...
I think it's going to be Magician, Arrows, Kiwi. I think that's going to be the podium.
Magician, Hitman, Arrows.
I think so. I think, because obviously the how long
I think we are in
these
this
tyres
lap
are
as well.
yeah, we are. We're in this lap. So obviously, Magician's holding up the pace, holding up the pack while the safety car gets in. So, obviously, I'll run a ball with Magician. I think Arrows and Mint Elephant is apparently overtaking Kiwi. I didn't see that. I don't know what's happening there. But I still think I think it'll be Magician, Arrows, Kiwi. That's my prediction, because I think Joe, Hitman, and Brian are going to lose so much time in these next few laps, because the one the tyre will be quite a lot colder than the mediums. As Brian doesn't manage to catch up to Richard at all, he immediately loses 9/10 to him.
Arrows is coming back, Joe. Demo down to spinner.
Already, let's have a look at Arrows. Arrows makes the move straight away onto
Arrows
Joe's
could
into
genuinely get
P4.
podium here.
That's it. I think it's Magician, Arrows, Kiwi. That's what I think it's going to be.
Oh, Joe's round.
And Joe's round. Oh, that's not great at all. So Joe's has lost a lot of positions there. Kiwi if Kiwi wants his shot at the podium, he needs to overtake Mint Elephant very, very soon. There are soft runners behind him also. However, I do still think if we ran on board with Arrows now, I think Arrows is probably best person to ride on board with it at the minute, as he has the chance to overtake 2 slower cars in front of him. So we'll see how he gets on. 7 laps to go, as there's a yellow flag, sector 2, sector 3. Who has gone around? Is that still Joe? God knows, everyone is still driving, so I don't know what the hell that was. As Arrows closing in on Hitman quite a bit. He might be able to make a move on this straight here, probably should be able to. Goes to the inside. Hitman forces him very wide, cuts back down, takes the great racing line. He's not letting him go though, as Arrows doesn't make a move. That is some amazing defending there from Hitman. That is really, really solid defending, as Mint Elephant is now right in the back of him. Carsey gains the position on Kyria, missed that, so obviously Kyria might have a chance to move a few places now. Joe has retired. I think that's in the pit, so that should be fine. It looks like it is from my screen. And Jacob, nope, there's a few places being won and lost there. Arrows can't make a move yet.
I'll use my headset, got a bit uncomfortable there.
Carsey's now gaining onto Arrows. Arrows needs to make a move this lap, otherwise he's going to lose position to Carsey. As the RS won't be enabled this lap, which will help him, but it will be enabled next lap. And he needs to make a move on Hitman. If he doesn't, if he doesn't make a move,
I think Arrows will get him here, but I think Carsey
he will. Makes a move, dives inside, goes on the grass. Hitman forcing very wide, he has to cut the corner there, loses out, and Carsey makes a move on him. So Arrows, what could have been a P2, has lost out immensely there. So we're now running by Carsey, who should easily overtake these drivers very soon. As it stands, unless something daft happens, Magician looks to have won this race. Carsey just unlucky really.
Stonks catching up with Arrows now as well.
So
Stonks is on the back of Mint, so
not going very well for him. Julie down to P8. As Carsey with the RS surely should be able to overtake Hitman, as Arrows goes extremely deep there, loses out again maybe. Nope, just keeps the position. But he's now under fire from Mint Elephant and Stonks and a massive DRS train behind him. So, as we have a look here, Hitman is going to be looking very, very nervous as it is. In danger of losing that podium position. As doesn't even try and fight Carsey, he knows that battle's lost. Carsey makes the position and Carsey is now onto Brian. 4 laps to go, 1.8 seconds to Brian. I think he'll make it. Brian has barely any ERS. Already gaining time in. Soft will start to lose some pace very soon. However, he's got from 1.8 to 1.5 in the space of 2 corners. High overtakes Jack Mack.
since when has Arrows been quick?
I don't know, to be honest. It's not normally like him. He might be able to make an overtake on my ear. Very
To be
soon.
fair though, he has got my old fan effect, so
That's a good point. Carsey now.
I'm sure
So
Magician
much time.
has won a race since I think Magician won.
He won the first one, I think. No, he didn't. No, he won. He won the BBC race. He won the first BBC race. That was it. He's not won IFC yet. He won in Spain. So he's won in Spain previously. He's now looks to be going to be winning in Spain in IFC.
Oh no, Carsey won Australia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If you look at BBC, I'm sure he won BBC.
Magician has had fastest lap in Australia.
Oh, is it? As it's a yellow sector 1, someone has gone round. Virtual safety
From
car.
that safety car.
VSC it is.
Oh, IFC,
I
yeah.
cannot see who it is that is lost out because everyone seems to be normal. So I actually don't know what happened there. The Jackman.
He was P10.
My
So.
RBS, so it must have been there. Magician 3 seconds on Brian. Carty 1.3 seconds. Well, obviously 1. Around between 1.3 and 1.6 keeps moving. VSC should be ending very, very soon. Has to be this lap, surely. I don't know why it's still on there. Doesn't need to be. It's just obviously not helping anyone here at the minute. DRS enable, VSC's gone. Carty's within 6/10. Jacob's got a 5-second penalty. That isn't going to help him at all. He's now DNF. Someone's having there. I'm not too sure if there was any contact with Jack-Mac, but he's binned it. Unless it's into the pits. That might be into the pits actually, so never mind. So, sorry I'm kind of just hogging it with Carty, but I'm intrigued to see, obviously with 2 laps to go, if he can make this move onto Brian. I think surely he's got to be able to. But obviously, 4 seconds behind Magician. So Magician, unless he spins, has won this race.
Arrows is up to P4. I didn't realise that.
He's doing quite well to be fair. Brian, surprisingly, I've got to say, on the hards, 4th level hards, has done very well.
If Brian can keep slowing Carty up, Arrows would be on for a podium. Because Arrows is reeling most to win.
I just don't think there's enough time for Arrows to get a podium. Obviously, I said he would at first, but that was because I expected the hard winners to be a lot slower than they were. Can Carty make the move?
Brian.
Oh, maybe not. As Brian is defending, Brian is doing a Fernando Alonso right here, defending like a lion. He is putting it out of the park. Kiwi's up and down into P9. I honestly think if Carty can't overtake Kiwi this lap, it can't overtake Brian, sorry, this lap on this start from the straight, I don't think Carty's going to get P2. I don't think there's enough time from that start finish straight for what obviously, you know, to that checkered flag. Obviously it's very close now though with DRS. He's desperate to make a move, dives down the inside. Takes the inside line.
I think Brian's still held it up.
Brian is defending so well, but looks like he finally has to give away the position. But with him being very, very close,
Arrows is on the back of Brian.
Be able to get DRS. Arrows on the back of him now. I'm gonna watch from Brian's perspective.
Arrows could be on podium.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I will watch with Arrows. I don't think so. He's got no DRS. He's got no ERS. Sorry, he's all gone.
But neither's Brian.
I think that's it now.
Neither's Carty.
I don't think Arrows is making a move on him. Because Brian is defended so well against Carty. I don't think he can be able to do that again against Arrows unless I get proved wrong twice in like 3 laps. And Arrows does get past him as he's very, very close to him. We're on the penultimate lap. We are sorry, Magician, for not showing you around on your winning lap, but it's all kicking off here.
If you want to
2
switch the
tenths.
Magician to steam across the line,
Yeah,
I'll
go on.
scramble the power.
Obviously, Magician coming down now.
And Arrows has got DRS on Brian.
Has he?
Arrows is going for a move.
Oh, I'm sorry, Magician.
Arrows has got
Oh,
out.
oh, he can't make it, can't make it. Arrows round, Arrows is round. Oh no. Arrows has tried too hard. Brian is going to keep that podium position, but as we look now, Magician comes round his final corner, and I'm pretty sure he won the Spain Grand Prix in BBC, and he has won it again in IFC. A miraculous spin, and he's absolutely killed someone in the process.
It was Brian.
Obviously, it was across the lap. Well deserved. Brian deserves to die, but obviously, Brian gets killed by Griffith.
Considering we've had a restart, that has gone well.
That has gone very well, apart from the usual suspects, and look at that. The carnage right at the end. But that is your race, and your winner is obviously Magician. Kiwi is your driver of the day, starting from P19, taking it to P9, I think it was. Obviously, Arrows would have been the driver of the day, but spins it at the last minute, so obviously loses out there. So obviously, as we load in, we will invite the top 3. Brian never normally joins, he never says he can. But we will see if Magician and Carty can join. As we have a look now, I will invite these two and then I'll scroll down for you. Oh, there we are, he's already invited, that's alright. So I'll just scroll down for you now so you can see the top 20. Make sure you include your audio, Magician, mate. As you can all see that. There we go. Obviously Carty with the fastest lap.
For Carty, or that Carty guy. And yeah, there's a slight glitch with the timings. Have you seen how
so the timings are wrong, but the fastest lap is correct, if that makes sense. So Carty does have the fastest lap.
With a 1:20.48, I'm guessing.
So a 1:20.48 that would have been, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's see if Carty joined. I don't think he is. So we just have Magician. Is your audio included, mate? So first of all, a stellar drive. Obviously started P5 in qualifying. There was a manic first race as we had a restart, but you did really well under the little safety car. Managed to snub Carty to P1. How are you feeling, mate?
I didn't do a single lap here, so.
Oh yeah, I know.
There it goes.
So obviously it was a very great drive, very calm and composed. I've got to say, obviously you do take that, so you do close towards the leaders, which is Brian. We'll move on to Carty now, if you've got your audio included, Carty. Can't hear him.
There we go.
There you go, mate, that's it. So obviously you led a lot of this race. You started on pole. In the end, only managed to finish P2. So obviously a little bit frustrating, but obviously still quite high up there.
Yeah, I'm happy enough, to be honest. I didn't really do any practice for this. I did do plenty of quality practice for World qualifiers on Friday. But I was very cold going into this, so the head of quality lap was better than my World qualifier lap. I was quite happy with. There's still time in it, but it was definitely enough. So I was pleased with that. Then the race, I hadn't done any racing around here with no line, so I was really worried about my consistency. But actually, even though I didn't win, I'm just really happy with the progress I think I showed in that race with my consistency, because I started to get stunks.
Oh yeah, of course.
I really thought I had it won, and then I remembered Magician had started on those cards.
Yeah.
And I saw him 4 seconds behind me in mediums. I don't know if he'd have got me with no safety car. I probably would have, but it would have been a good fight. But just a shame the safety car came out and stopped it from happening. But I'm happy enough because I had the fight with Brian instead, because that was a great battle.
That was a really fun battle. It was great to watch. So obviously, I think now with that result, with obviously also with the fastest lap, I think that puts you ahead of Brian. I might be wrong. I think it does. I think you might be leading the championship now. So obviously, an added bonus. Obviously, Brian been put down into P3. But all in all, it was a great race to watch. So thanks for that entertaining race, lads. Obviously, we are in Miami next week. So hopefully, we'll see you all then. See you later.